Hello, I'm Gerald Rosnowski, your mayor. I'm out here at one of the 3 displays that we have that's part of the Light Up Lake Jackson program that we came up with for this year in 2020. This one here has, as you can see, is a Santa mailbox, and this is where folks can come in and place a mail a letter to Santa Claus. And I've heard that there's a commitment that if we receive your letter, if Santa Claus receives your letter before Christmas Eve, that you will receive a letter back from Santa Claus shortly afterwards. The other fun thing about this area is we have these 3D cutouts where you can, it's really neat, you can stand behind it, place your face up here and take a photo. There's a photo stick up, a selfie stick up here that's actually behind where my camera's at, and you can set your camera up there and take family photos. The other reason, the most important reason that I'm here is to talk to you about what we covered on City Council this past Monday, December 7th. And I'm not going to cover all the items, I'm just going to cover 3 or 4 items that I think would be of importance for you to know what we talked about and what we decided as the City Council. The first item is that we discussed how we were going to fill position 3. As you may know, and you should know, is that I was on City Council and I was in position 3 on City Council. And as becoming mayor, my position became open. And so it's up to council to decide on how they want to fill that position. When this item was brought up on the agenda, I gave explained to council 3 options that we have. One of those options is do like we've done in the past, and that is appoint somebody to fill that position, and that individual, if they choose so, could run in the May election. The other option, which is something new that we've never done at the city level, but has been done at the county level, and that is to actually appoint somebody that has served on council before, and there would be an agreement, I guess you could say, that that individual would only serve until May and that they would not run for that position. And the other option is one that we would not fill the position. By city charter, we're not required to fill the position. So that is an option to leave that position open. After quite a bit of discussion, the decision by City Council was to actually leave the position open, and that would enable the voters to make a decision in May to fill who they wanted to fill that position on position 3. Again, partly the reason why they went that route was because it's just a short period of time between by the time we could finally appoint somebody and whenever those individuals can sign up to run for election, and then actual election, it's just such a short period of time. They just didn't see any value of going forward and placing somebody in that position. The other item we talked about was staff brought a resolution to City Council to utilize the CARES Act. That is a federally funded program that was set up for the pandemic, and this was to provide COVID-19 hazard pay for our employees. It's been determined after we looked into the requirements that our employees do meet the requirement to receive hazard pay. So that resolution was brought to City Council. We discussed it. And it was approved by City Council to provide that hazard pay to our employees by way of the CARES Act, which is federally funded. The amounts that the employees would be receiving would be anywhere between $750 to $1,500. And since we approved that last night, they will be receiving those funds in this week's paycheck. The other item we talked about was we did a review on the downtown Phase 3 revitalization, and that's at the 90% level. It's actually pretty much finished, and we have some issues with one set of awnings that we have to deliberate on, but we'll be talking about those over the next few weeks. The plan is that we'll make a final pass with the businesses to let them be sure they understand what we finally decided on, which isn't much different than what we've shown them in the past. It's just been tweaked slightly. And then we're going to be taking that out we're going to be publishing it and taking it out to bid and hopefully start construction very early after the first year, probably in February time frame. The time frame for that downtown revitalization to occur and be completed is anywhere from 18 to 24 months. And this is basically the northeast side of downtown. So this is the area in front of the Old Lake Theater all the way down to that way, and then north and south on that way, north to Oyster Creek Drive, and then south down to past the local and just before Smith Hart's. So it's a wide area that we're going to be redoing this year, and it's going to add to the personality of downtown. And as you've seen with the other two phases, it's brought businesses into the downtown area. So we're very excited about finally getting that done, and hopefully we'll get that done as quickly as possible. Again, it's pretty much going to be dependent upon weather. And the final thing is, again, reminder of you guys to take advantage of the events that we have tied to Light Up Lake Jackson. They've been received quite well, very well, extremely well. The mailbox to Santa Claus is getting filled every day, and so those letters are being sent on to Santa Claus. And like I said, if you submit your letter, mail your letter before Christmas Eve, shortly afterwards you'll receive a letter from Santa Claus, a return letter from Santa Claus. And we'll start the judging next week. I believe members of City Council, along with myself, we've been assigned different areas of judging for the different contests that we have as part of Light Up Lake Jackson. So again, appreciate you allowing me to take a little bit of your time to talk about what's on City Council, what we did on City Council, and also what's happening with Light Up Lake Jackson. Look forward to more of these small communications. I'm calling them the morning with the mayor, and hopefully you guys will enjoy those and find some value in them. Thank you again. See you later. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.